I did a research project for the Cordelia Steen chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. My chapter regent, Andrea Avon, at the time asked me if I would do some research on the people buried in Gower Cemetery and mostly about the veterans in the cemetery. So to do that and figure out who were veterans, we had to do genealogy research on all of the men in the cemetery. And then we thought, well, we should do the women too. So we ended up doing everyone we could in the cemetery during genealogy research on them. And it ended up being researched for about over 100 people that were there. The Gower Cemetery is significant for its association with the African American settlers in our area here in Edmond. Gower family, John and Ophelia Gower, who homesteaded with the land run in 1889, they set aside part of their land for a cemetery for their family as well as for anyone who could not afford a funeral. There's over 500 people in the cemetery. We were only able to identify a little over 100. The research was on these people. We found census records. We found information from Fold 3 on their military record. A lot of research on Ancestry.com revealed other documents. John and Ophelia Gower were former slaves, as were a lot of the people buried in this cemetery. And there were a lot of them that served for the North during the Civil War and were Civil War veterans. It was quite an honor to work on it. The Gower's great-grandson, I believe he would be, his name is Sherrod Wall, and he had this quote, it says it all. He said he believes the Gower Memorial Cemetery was and is a beacon of hope for people of all races and creeds and lifestyles. He said it is proof that despite prejudice and hate brought on by childish discrimination, Americans can appreciate one another as equals and recognize the importance of diversity.